real show?
I don't know. Adam swore by him.
Pretty good asset. Pakistani military intelligence.
Yeah, well, he was well connected. Marlin.
Who's this?
Your new best friend.
Friends are overrated.
I agree. Friends are either a nuisance or they're boring.
Precisely. You can only trust your family.
Oh, I wouldn't even be so sure of that, actually.
Excellent. No faith in human nature at all. Man after my own heart.
The way things are in Pakistan at the moment, I imagine you have to watch your back.
Things are certainly interesting.
Nothing's going to get interesting for us.
I gave you Nadif Abdel Rashid. He's a big fish. Al-Qaeda's new European coordinator.
We're on Nadif. What else can you tell us?
It will start with a waterfall.
Waterfall?
And explosion of internet chatter. Threats of every type. Noise. And right after the noise comes the dry run, which Nadif will mastermind.
Okay, noise, dry run.
Bring in a second team for the real thing, and boom.
It's not suicide. You shouldn't think of it like that. A proper name for such an act of bravery is shahada. Martyring.
Are you prepared to die? Are you prepared to kill?
If the only way to hurt the enemies of Islam is by taking your life, then shahada is allowed.
You've dealt them some blows, so now they've got to get nasty. Civilian casualties, of course, but also something that undermines confidence. Banks going under, homes repossessed. People are frightened. Stay on Nadif, my friend. He's the key to everything.
Wouldn't have thought this was your sort of place, Harry. Still, breakfast with the Home Sec. Best bib.
Looking very spruce yourself, Richard. New suit?
Thought I'd spoil myself. Bit of good news.
Ah, yes, your appointment.
Oh, you've heard.
Last night. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yes, who'd have thought it? All very glum in Downing Street this morning, I'd imagine, what with the Nasdaq going belly up again last night.
Yes, mortgage lenders seem reluctant to learn a very simple lesson about risky lending. It's risky. Most of us learn that from our children, of course.
Very good. How's the fragrant Miss Myers coping? Taking her with you to meet the Home Secretary now she's head girl? Good experience for her.
Good experience for him, too.
Quite pressed on your floor, I understand.
Situation normal?
Had a call from the other firm. Red phone, long distance. Seems their local manager's gone AWOL. You wouldn't have heard anything about that, would you, Harry?
No! Afraid not.
Well, if the Home Secretary wants a bit of cheering up this morning, who better than Harry Pierce to chase the clouds away? Hey, Harry?
Yes. If there's one thing I'm grateful for in life, it's my sunny disposition.
Just the usual, please, Peter.
Close obs on Nadif, Joe. We need to know who he's working with.
Official any moment.
How's Ben? Does he know the danger he's in?
We learn by doing. Hello, Nadif. IT manager's good cover. Certainly going to keep that waterfall flowing. Right, go. You're away. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him. Ben's a natural.
Thanks.
Elsewhere in Bradford and Leicester, several Asian-owned businesses.
I hate this waiting.
Well, you like this tune?
Nah, man. My little brother was into it, though. We used to laugh, yeah, because he'd be up in his bedroom all on his J, just rapping along like he thought nobody could hear him, yeah? And we'd be downstairs, yeah, like pissing ourselves. My mum, man, she'd be like crying.
Are you sure we're doing the right thing?
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna take a shower.
Target heading west along Threadneedle Street.
What's the threat level at the moment?
Severe.
Could we give the glass a little tap? Take it down to moderate or lower?
You want us to reduce the feel-bad factor?
Subprimes is the crisis that keeps on pinching. Nobody will lend to anybody. One false move, we go down like a rock, so to speak.
The service, of course, isn't actually responsible for carrying government business.
Actually, Miss Myers, I tell you what the service is responsible for, not the other way around.
And we tell you what the threat level is. Currently, it's severe.
Thank you, Nigel. Okay, then, Harry. Tell me all about the threat, then.
We currently have an officer undercover in an active Al-Qaeda cell.
Still haven't heard anything out of the ordinary.
The foot soldier's a small time, the cell leader's a player. Nadif Abdul Rashid, IT specialist. He spent time in Pashtun last year. He was there at the same time as several other high-value targets. Our contact in Pakistan's Inter-Services Intelligence Bureau, codenamed Marlin, is convinced that Abdul Rashid is AQ's go-to man in the UK.
Then why isn't he in Belmarsh?
We're gathering intelligence.
Bit 20th century, isn't it? Quietly close down the cell, you close down the threat, and...
You might get a bounce in the polls.
Believe it or not, Harry, this isn't about polls. It's about jobs and housing and pulling through a real crisis.
Nadif will bring in a second cell to carry out the actual attack, but we have no idea who that team is. We have to watch and wait.
Arrest Nadif, and I'll arrange a mini weekend away break for him in Algeria.
You cannot believe for a second I will allow you to do this.
We're going to downgrade the threat level because the general public needs some good news.
Then arrange a royal wedding.
Harry.
We stay on Nadif, and my officer remains undercover until operational reasons dictate otherwise.
Or else get Nigel out there to take charge of national security. Come on, Ross.
He always walks a little taller after a haircut. 30 dead in Turkey, 2004, 200 in Somalia, 2007, and dozens more dead or maimed by Nadif. Marlin's deep inside Pakistani intelligence. He said nasty, and I think he knows a little bit about that.
Talking of which, Joe, how's Ben enjoying being a holy warrior?
His cover's good. We backstop quite a way.
Are we sure he's safe?
If Nadif Abdul Rashid finds out we've infiltrated his cell, I fear for his life.
Don't worry, we're keeping a close eye on him.
Internet chatter?
The usual stuff. The headings, Crusaders, the Kafir will pay for their crimes in Iraq, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but it's not all blah, 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 though, is it? British public are sleepwalking through all this. No one cares anymore. Iraq's just background noise. The odd failed bombing here, the odd roundup there. Harry in Afghanistan?
Prince Harry.
Yes.
Yeah, what a brilliant two fingers to them that was. So just when we're sliding back into complacency...
They step up their game. Noise, dry run.
Boom. There is one thing of which we can be completely certain. They're coming for us again.
Bruv?
Hey, easy.
You want anything?
Nah, I'm going for a run. Coming.
No chance. Go and get some breakfast and back to bed.
Oh, you got a text from Nadif, innit? While he was in the shower.
On my phone.
Yeah, but...
You shouldn't take my messages, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what, you were in the shower?
It don't matter. I'm not being funny here, but I'm the contact. What do you want, anyway?
You ain't going to work tomorrow, bro. We got to call in sick.
Yeah, cool.
All right.
Keep walking. We need to be brief. What's happening your end?
Nadif told us to stay off work tomorrow. Usually that means a lecture on jihad.
We're watching, Nadif. Be careful. This time it might be different.
This is it. Roz?
What is it, Malcolm?
The intercept rate is climbing through the roof.
By how much?
A 4,000% increase in the last 24 hours.
It's the waterfall.
They're going crazy on the net. All kinds of rumors, threats, semi-coded stuff.
It's starting. It's getting ready to go. Red flash, Lucas. If this is a signal for the dry run, I'd say we're less than a week away from their intended spectacular. Come on, then. Show us where you want to hurt us. The spike in the intercepts means that Marlin's information was correct.
Nadif's told them to take the day off work.
Shouldn't the terror threat go to critical?
Probably. But we'll leave it where it is for now. Give the Home Secretary a bit of breathing space. He's normally a good friend to us.
So if this works, they'll go for the real thing, right?
Yeah, but with a different team, according to Marlin.
Ben's team are not the front runners. Who cares if they're picked up?
Ben knows that, of course. The rest of them believe they're holy warriors, not just a bunch of low-rent canaries.
Any sane person would, of course, be grateful for that fact.
So we watch, we go after the second cell, and we get our hands on some of the big guys.
See where Nadif heads off to when the whole thing goes wrong.
They must not get the slightest idea that we're watching.
Careful, Ben. Viper's heading to the nest.
Salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. Well, I weren't expecting you.
I know. Your face. You're expecting the police, maybe? Huh? Yeah. I need to speak to Abraham. Go back to your room. You were a convert. Your parents aren't believers.
Yeah, you know that.
Who recruited you? Huh? Who's your handler? Who ordered you to change your name to Ibrahim.
What are you talking about? Nobody. What are you doing?
Cut Jawad's throat.
Wait, why should I cut Jawad's throat?
Because I told you.
Yeah, but...
A Mujahib doesn't ask why, he does.
I'd rather die serving my God, but if you don't trust me, blood, then just...
I trust you. Tomorrow you'll go through every routine that you'd follow on the day itself. We'll be particularly watching to see if the mobile system goes down. That's the most important part of the rehearsal. We must know whether they are watching us and be prepared for every outcome. It must be exactly like the real thing until you stand out. Okay?
I got your message.
The dry run's definitely on tomorrow.
Where?
I don't know. Multiple targets. All I've got is I'm working with Jawad and they're watching the mobile networks.
Well, we'll keep them up and I'll have your back every step of the way.
And after?
After?
What happens to them after?
Oh, once we've got the real bombers, your cell will be lifted.
This kid I'm working with, he's barely able
Kid you're with wouldn't think twice about blowing you, me, and as many other people as possible to bits, right?
Yeah, I know.
Right. So I'll get what's coming then.
Okay.
Go on, you better get back.
Что такое Sugar Horse? Не верю. Что такое Sugar Horse? Расскажи мне про Sugar Horse. Я не верю.
Пожалуйста.
Расскажи мне про Sugar Horse. Расскажи мне про Sugar Horse.
Sugar Horse.
Sugar Horse. Is that it?
That's what she said. Tell me about Sugar Horse. What is it?
No idea. Curveball, control question, maybe? Nonsense, probably.
Well, it seemed pretty important to the interrogator at the time.
Yes, I'm sure it did.
I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Probably not the best time.
When troubles come.
If it did mean something, I'd hate to think that I went through all that.
Absolutely.
Okay, everyone, eyes down for a full house. All units in place. Do we have visuals on Foxes 1 to 3?
Roz, you can handle a dry run. Red flash me if anything untoward occurs.
Okay, people, let's keep this clean and by the numbers. We have 3 Foxes. Ben is our hawk.
Hey, fam, where we going? I need to know, bruv.
Yeah, but we're in this together, innit?
Yeah, but it's my responsibility. And Nadif said I'm not to tell no one.
Yeah, he didn't mean me, though.
No one's no one, bruv. I'm taking it serious. Come on, let's get the bags.
Looks like the other 2 bags have been picked up.
Heavier than I thought. So we get used for the real thing, won't we be? Here we go, bruv.
Let's get going.
Walker Fox 3 are on the ground. Following.
Connie, where are the other principals right now?
Nadif is on his way to work.
Zulu 9 following, proceeding towards the city. Fox 2 mobile on York Road.
Zulu 8, suspect carrying blue holdall, following, proceeding north.
We have a visual of Fox 1 at Bermondsey Tube.
Zulu 3, eyes on suspect. Confirmed blue holdall.
So what's the target? Transport?
Too high a risk, so I wouldn't have thought so.
Where then?
Well, if the real attack's on the same clock, my money. Spread bet. Pubs, cinemas, anywhere that maximises civilian casualties.
I'm looking for a copy of The Captain's Daughter, the Gautier, 1891.
I wasn't sleeping. I think you'd be happier with a copy of Kak Poluchit Nemenier.
How to get at least 165 eggs from every laying hen.
Very good. Published in Moscow, 1936. Very rare.
Hello, Bernard.
I wasn't sleeping.
You said, just resting your eyes.
How bad? All right.
I need your help, Bernard.
I've been no good to you, Harry. I've been back in the pavilion for far too long.
You're the best spycatcher the service ever had.
Oh.
You taught me everything.
Into what dangers would you lead me, Cassius?
I have reason to believe the service has been penetrated at the very highest level.
Well, come on then. I'll boil you an egg or something.
So, on the day, yeah, mine's gonna go first, right? Then yours, like 10 minutes later. Catch the ambulances and that.
Aye, so where is it? Like railway station, what?
Look at them. Look, this was for real. No idea. They'd be like, duh.
And then you?
You didn't joke about it, but... What? Toilet.
Not your belly again, man.
Shut up, man.
The Kafir will be expecting random suicides, but we must be cleverer than that.
If you're challenged, if anyone challenges you, police, whoever, there's a manual trigger as part of the handle. You get challenged, you just pull. And paradise. When the time comes, the second cell will be revealed. But once you're in, there's no getting out.
Nigel? Oh, man. Definitely like it, bro. Can you see that?
Not a dry run, this is live. I repeat, this is live.
The devices are viable. I've still got Hawk and Fox 3. They are together.
What about the dry run, the second cell?
There is no second cell. These are the real bombers. Get Harry. Get him now.
Call in armed support. We'll need backup.
They must be watching the mobile network.
Will they be simultaneous or staggered?
Harry's not answering his phone. Well, if we'd had the benefit of watching the dry run, that's exactly the sort of detail we'd know. OK, scramble CO19. I want firearms cover on all principals, likewise bomb disposal. Lucas, what do you think?
I think they're toying with us.
They want to detonate bombs while we watch for maximum embarrassment.
One of them being character placed by a serving MI5 officer. Nadif?
At work.
Waiting for final signals so we can detonate remotely.
So if we put the mobile network down?
They detonate where they are, so we wait for the calls.
Agreed. You got a fix?
Malcolm, you got a fix on Nadif's mobile?
Well, there's an intermittent mobile signal, but it's very thready. There's a lot of chop from localized kit.
OK, keep Nadif contained and await my instruction. All units status update. Where are our foxes?
Visual on Fox 1, heading north along Treadgold Street.
Zulu 8, Fox 2's location.
Zulu 8, Elephant and Castle Market, southeast entrance, heading west.
Hawk and Fox 3.
Intersection with Grantham Street.
What's the pattern? Could they all be markets?
Could be. Malcolm, can you extrapolate targets for the rest based on current location?
On it.
How long on CO19?
They're standing by. Should we take them?
Not yet. They'll have a fallback. I'd expect a call and response two-part code. Request from the cell leader for confirmation from the bomber that he's in place, acting freely and not under duress. Malcolm?
That would be my assessment.
If we stop the bombers before they've made the correct response, the cell leader could remote detonate.
Zulu 8, Fox 2 has stopped at north end of Market.
Zulu 8, hold position. CO19, have eyeball.
We have to put down the mobile phone network.
Not yet.
Roz?
Not yet. If we take down the mobile network now, they'll know. They'll have been told to detonate where they are if the send and receive pattern's broken. We have to be sure. We have to take them out one by one. We can't have civilians killed by MI5. Not again.
Call coming in from Nadif. Looks like you were right to wait, Roz.
431.
Call's cleared. Numerical call and response code. I'll look for a pattern in the numbers.
I need bomb disposal to deactivate the device ASAP.
Gold Leader, Fox 2's clear. Take him.
Fox 2 is down and device neutralized.
Thank you. High-res imaging on the device as soon as you can. The object itself ASAP. Thanks very much. 1 down, 2 to go, 3 including Ben's. Zulu 9, stand by to take Nadif. Alive if you can, dead if you have to. Where's Harry? He'll get our messages. Targets for the rest, Malcolm, as soon as you can.
Harry Pierce, please leave a message.
What number? Are you sure about this, Harry? It's a very serious accusation, you know?
Absolutely. Somebody has been talking to the Russians.
And this, what do you call it?
Sugar horse.
Sugar horse. Yes. What was it? An operation? An agent? An asset? What?
Let's just leave it at the best-kept secret we ever had.
Good lad. Serves me right for asking. But whatever it was, your best-kept secret, Boris knows. You sure?
I'm sure. We recently recovered a man we misplaced in Moscow. They held him for 8 years. His torturers apparently knew about Sugar Horse.
And who at 5 knows?
Hugo Prince, Richard Dolby, the DG, naturally, me, that's it.
Well, I'd stake my life it's not you, Harry.
The DG?
No, unthinkable. And if it was Hugo, at least the danger is over. I did a piece at his memorial, remember?
Yes, I remember the ning-nang-nong thing. The other possibility, Dolby.
Your new boss? No, careful, Harry. Can't make it him just because he's the most frightful little tick. One must have some proof. Why can't you put your team onto it?
It's too sensitive for an in-house investigation. I need an outside eye, somebody with discretion.
And you think flattery will get you everywhere?
I've got to go.
Come back when you can, Harry. We'll get to the bottom of this. We've got a big problem. Harry Pierce was just here. Yes, some imbecile mentioned Sugar Horse to one of his officers. Serious? It's a disaster.
And Ben?
Staying composed, which is exactly what we need.
I'm on my way back.
Oh, I'm fine as well. Thanks very much for asking.
Fortunately, I never need to ask about your composure.
Target update, Ros. Ben and Jawad are moving towards Cresswell Market.
CO19 on standby, 3 minutes away.
Tell them to report on arrival.
Well, you were right, Ros. Whoever built this wasn't taking any chances. 3 ways to detonate. Timer, manual detonator, and remote. Nadif knows what he's doing.
Okay, we need to move. Take Nadif and the remaining Fox. Let's finish this.
Run down. Put your hands above your head now.
There's more than one way to be a martyr. A big fish needs bait.
Visual on Hawk and Fox 3.
Lucas, we've got Nadif. Contain Fox 3 until bomb disposal get to you.
Yeah, she's all right, innit? Hey, look. That guy's following us.
What guy?
The calf. Over there, bruv. Over there.
Fox 3's panicking. He could detonate.
I swear, I saw him before, innit?
CO19 and Remy should have visual on you any moment.
CO19, standing by.
Look, it's cops.
We got caught Nadif.
Jawad, listen.
What's going on?
It's over, Jawad.
But I ain't done nothing.
Nadif played you. The bomb's alive.
Zulu 1, CO19 Gold Leader. Understand I have one friendly on the ground and request visual ID. It's all a bit KBS this end. We're a bit light on detail.
Which friendly do they mean, Ben or Lucas?
I'm an MI5 officer. Authorization revoked. I've got it. Go.
Don't move your hands! I said don't move your hands! Stop moving! Don't move your hands! Do not move! We will shoot you! Get your hands away from the barracks!
Target Fox 3, kill confirmed.
Thank you, Gold Leader. One more, we have our fur coat. Where are the firearms and bomb squad for Finsbury Market?
He couldn't have detonated. I took the charge out of mine in the toilet and switched bags.
You all right?
He was scared. He was really scared.
Not scared enough to stop him from going through with it, though.
We'll never know now, will we? He thought it was just a rehearsal.
How much pity did he show when you were watching those internet beheadings together? How many tears did he shed? Come on, let's get you out of here.
New call coming in. Unknown number. Tracing now.
Shit. It's withheld number.
2971.
Markham.
Nadif's not the remote detonator. He's not the remote detonator, and Fox 1's still live.
I've worked it out. Response is 4 7 2
3.
Still no trace. Keep him on the line.
Where's Joe?
Your waste man needed the toilet, innit? Gave me the code and told me to answer if you called.
Let me speak to him.
He'll be back in a minute.
He's gone. Not long enough.
We've been played from the start.
He's not the big fish after all.
If it's not Nadif,
Then it has to be the person that gave us Nadif in the first place.
Marlin. And it's too late to put down the mobile network. Clear the area around the target. Repeat, clear the area around the target.
Suspect must be immobilized immediately.
Take the last box down.
Everyone clear the area! Clear the area! The sign has a bomb! Everyone out to the street! There's a bomb!
Zulu 3, respond. Zulu 3, respond. Zulu 3, respond.
I'm here, I'm here.
Status update, Zulu 3. Talk to me.
Two CO19 officers down. But no civilian casualties.
Thank you, Zulu 3. All other devices neutralized. We need you back on the grid. Two fatalities, both ours, no civilians.
Joe,
Still with us.
what the hell happened?
We got our Mr. Big wrong. Nadif was set up.
By Marlin.
Adam's contacting Pakistani intelligence.
He'll be halfway to Islamabad by now.
We'll get him back.
Brilliant plan. MI5 watch bombs being delivered. One of their own becomes suicide bomber.
We would never have recovered. We'd have become a byword for incompetence.
A bomb still went off.
And 3 didn't. If you had panicked, then all the bombs would have detonated. A massive propaganda victory for Al-Qaeda, as the security services are shown to be incapable of protecting their own citizens. That's what they wanted, Roz, and that's what we stopped.
Check every camera. Marlin could have been nearby when the bomb went off.
You okay? I will be. Ben, this was your first undercover op if you need to talk about it.
I'm fine. You were right. Jawad chose not to be with his family. That was something he said. But we all make choices, and he chose. I'd have taken the shot myself.
All right. But my offer stands if you want to debrief over a beer. I'm here for you. I know what it's like.
Thanks.
Marlin. All right. Wants to talk to me.
And what are you gonna do?
Talk to him.
You came alone? Or is there a sniper with a bead on me right now?
I came alone.
Because you know that one way or another, I'm a dead man.
Because I knew that if you arranged to meet me and kept the appointment, you had no intention of running anywhere.
Where's Nadif?
Oh, he's in a very bad and dark place, of course. It's very clever to make us think that he was the Mr. Big.
Do you think I am the Mr. Big? It's just one doll inside another, inside another.
Well, you're big enough for now. I can't let you go.
I'm no longer a part of any of this. I didn't join them because I believe in their caliphate. Although I see it as no worse than the corrupt, godless regimes you support.
And why?
My family. They got to my family. I would do anything to protect my family from harm. This is the only way I can protect them now. Goodbye, my friend.
While ultimate authority lies with the head of Section D, the operational running was, of course, handled by a senior security officer, so it would be unfair for any blame to attach to Harry.
I think he's referring to me there, Home Secretary.
I think he might be. Ross?
No, really, Harry, it's fine. I was in charge of the operation. I don't have a problem with that. I don't expect gratitude, and I certainly couldn't care less about people's opinion of me.
That is becoming increasingly apparent.
So sack me. Get someone better to do the job. You can't. So please, let's stop wasting time trying to find scapegoats. Our enemy's smart. If this were easy, it could be dealt with by the number 10 press office, am I right?
Which part of Harry did they use when they cloned you?
One of our officers risked his life undercover. 2 police officers died. I think we could live with a few bad write-ups or the supercilious smirk from the officer class. Won't be the last time Al-Qaeda get one past us, but we'll be better prepared next time.
You were right and I was wrong about downgrading the threat level. Obviously, as a politician, I won't be getting up and announcing that at the dispatch box. You'll have to take some flack from the press, but that goes with the territory. Having said that, you were right and I was wrong. I have to go and brief the PM. But there's nothing more to say about it, really. Good day, everybody. Thank you, Miss Myers.
Thank you, Home Secretary.
Due to the courage of our security services, 3 devices did not explode, and the one that did caused no civilian casualties. I cannot guarantee that the bombers will not strike again. But I can guarantee that we will not hesitate in our determination to defeat those for whom death and suffering is their only currency.
Hey there.
Hey, yourself.
I heard you gave the politicians both barrels earlier.
When it comes to politicians, my only regret is only having the 2 to give them.
You were right, though. Got nothing to reproach ourselves for.
Yeah, we do. Bastards got one past us. Ever since I was a little girl, I've been annoyingly competitive and perfectionist, and that really annoys me.
I bet that annoys your friends as well.
What did you say to Marlin about friends? Overrated, I think it was. Not a big one for dinner parties myself.
Colleagues there?
Yeah. Lovers leave, friends annoy you, families mess with your head. Colleagues are okay.
Where are we starting?
At the very beginning.
That's a good place.
But are they to be trusted?
Yes, they are.
All of them?
All of them.
Even the most senior?
Particularly him. Harry sweated blood to get you back here. He'd rather die than let anything ever happen to you.
Yeah. Colleagues are okay.
These files have 2 things in common. They represent compromised operations and they involve Richard Dolby at either planning or execution level.
You were careful getting them out.
Of course, like you told me.
You and me, huh? The old team.